Cuts in pay and fewer flyovers. That's part of the local impact of the federal sequester. It hit back in March and meant billions in cuts for the federal government. The 19th Jessica Arp has continuing coverage now of how it's making an impact here. Jessica.
Well, while active duty military has been exempted from the sequester, the Air National Guard in Wisconsin is bracing for the impact on their civilian technicians and possible changes to readiness.
The afterburners cut through the sky twice a day as the 115th trains daily out of Madison.
Our readiness is tied based on the assumption we're here every day.
Lieutenant Colonel Matt Eakins oversees the maintenance of these F-16s, but he may soon have to do it one less day a week.
Every day you're out is another opportunity that you've lost to be ready to do your job. So I think the reason the public should care is, one, those families are distracted.
The federal sequester now calls for 14 furlough days for civilian military members, part of cuts that have also curtailed flyovers nationwide and will cut into the travel, training, and modernization budget of the 115th.
Luckily, we're able to move our flying hours, move where we fly to different days of the week.
Commander Jeff Wiegand says flying hours have been preserved, but will likely be run 4 days a week instead of 5.
And that's what really concerns me as the commander of the fighter wing. We have nearly 250 of military technicians, and our priorities here is, one, maintain combat readiness, two is to mitigate the effects to our technicians, and that's challenging.
17 years, 11 of those active duty, you didn't worry about where the paycheck was coming from, or even with the budget. It's never been this close to being personal.
A blow to the soldiers and their families after returning just weeks ago from 2 months overseas.
You just don't feel the appreciation for what you do when something like that goes on.
Since the unit just returned from that mission to Africa, they won't go on another deployment for a year. Colonel Wiegand is hopeful that the cuts are resolved or restored to allow training and preparedness to increase before that mission would happen.
All right, Jessica, thank you very much.